What do you want to talk about?
Wrestling and beer.
Wrestling?
Why?
It's wrestling.
It's wrestling. Why? Why?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Why not? Why not?
It's fake.
Fake? What the hell are you talking about? Fake? It's not fake.
Fake.
Wrestling's not fake!
Okay, wrestling.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to this week's WWE Raw Recap. Hopefully, everybody had a great weekend. Now it's time to kick it into a new week. Also, we are on the road to WrestleMania, Elimination Chamber in the past now. Now we're all focused on setting up WrestleMania. And the first stop is the Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. A few exciting things happen, so let's get to it. Popping up first is the Vision. Paul Heyman, Austin Theory, and Logan Paul. They come out, dress the crowd, not being too happy with what Seth Rollins did. Yes, Seth Rollins revealed himself to be the masked hooded guy and cost Logan Paul possibly of winning the Elimination Chamber. At the time, he did eliminate 3 people. But, he did cause Logan Paul to get eliminated. They wanted Seth Rollins out there. Adam Pearce, the GM, said, nah, we're not having this today. I'm not having this. Get the hell out. Seth Rollins not clear to wrestle yet, so everybody out. I'll deal with it. As soon as that happened, a masked man came out and got chased by security. Another masked man came out and Austin Theory or Logan Paul chased him off. One more, or actually another masked hooded guy came out and got chased off by Austin Theory. Another masked man got Paul Heyman's attention. Then out from behind, creeping from behind is Seth Rollins. He removed his mask. After that, cracked Paul Heyman with a chair, hit him with a stomp, and poor Paul Heyman, he had to take a ride in the ambulance. So they loaded him up in the ambulance. Jimmy Uso and Austin Theory went at it. Jimmy Uso took care of him. Then look who's driving the ambulance. It is L.A. Knight. So not sure what happened to the wise man, the Oracle, Paul Heyman. First match of the night is Gunther versus Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee attacked Gunther as Gunther was walking down the aisle. Gunther took over and dominated after a backdrop to the timekeeper's area. Lee would come back, almost got a count out win after the Operation Dragon on the floor. Lee went for another one, but Gunther was able to this was after Gunther had laid Dragon Lee on the table. More about this a little later, but Gunther was able to slap on the sleeper hold, rip the mask off, wins the match. A little bit of conclusion of this one. After Gunther powerbomb Dragon Lee on the table, as a fan watching this, I was like, okay, you got me sold. Corey Graves and Michael Cole sold it that, hey, Dragon Lee's had enough. He probably needs some medical attention and was, probably got that sympathy too. But this is when Dragon Lee made another comeback. He beat a 10 count. Like I said, made a comeback. Like I said, in my opinion, and as a fan just watching, okay, you got me hooked. You got me in. I feel sorry for Dragon Lee. Poor guy got beat up trying to defend his buddy AJ Styles, but he made that bursting comeback, and in my opinion, I think if anything, Gunther could have either took the count out win, then have medical come out check on Lee. Gunther could have thrown Lee back in the ring, powerbomb him again, then the ref stop it, or again, ref or Gunther could have threw Dragon Lee back in the ring, hit him with another power bomb, maybe put a sleeper on or something like that. Then either way, the ref called it, had some medical people come out, and just then they could have sold it as, hey, he tried, he gave a good effort, he's trying to stick up for his buddy AJ Styles, but didn't get today, and now he's Gunther that vicious heel, the probably most, because it'll put more heat on Gunther. And like I said, this is all just my opinion. Put even more heat on Gunther that he did this to Dragon Lee, kind of, and have Dragon Lee kind of that sympathetic kind of guy. Maybe one day get another crack at Gunther, but today just put it as tonight wasn't his night. Next up, we had a segment featuring AJ Lee. She came out, talked about winning the Women's Intercontinental Championship. She's addressed the crowd saying she wasn't sure if she still had it, but by beating Becky Lynch, probably gave Becky her flowers. Said, hey, she is really good, but she's just that much better. But proved that she still had it, and thank the fans for being behind her. And she says she wants to be a fighting champion. She knows that WrestleMania is coming up, but she's not going to sit down and wait for a WrestleMania opponent. She wants to be a fighting champion. Kind of threw out a open challenge. I believe next week they do have a gauntlet match. I forgot all the ladies participating in that one, but do remember Bailey, Lyra Valkyria, Io Sky. I forgot the other two. Might have been Ivy Niles and Maxine Dupree, maybe, or Natty. But like I said, I forgot about that one. But winner of that one will face AJ Lee. Not sure if it's going to be WrestleMania, but but I'm pretty sure we'll find out soon enough. All right, next up, probably another very good. This was, I say, it's kind of a toss up between this one and the Penta Mysterio match, but yeah, I thought this was pretty good. It is the original El Grande Americano going against Rayo Americano. Of course, he's got the same frame, and I'm talking about the original, same frame and everything, almost the same moveset as Chad Gable, but I think he's still injured. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But Rayo would take advantage of all the times that the new Americano and Bravo would keep distracting the original Americano, and took advantage of them getting his attention. Looked like the interference would win it for Americano, but Rayo came by from behind. Original Americano slipped behind him, pushed him into Bravo Americano, hit the Chaos Theory for the win. And of course, after that, they can try to go after the mask of each other, and I can almost smell maybe a mask versus mask match coming up soon, maybe at Mania. Would be pretty cool. All right, going to take a quick commercial break and go through the second half of this Raw Recap show. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. If you made it this far in the video, you're having fun. You folks know what to do. Everybody says this, so let's go through the whole routine. If you enjoy it, click on that like button. Also, leave me a comment. Give me your opinions on anything I talk about tonight. Ask questions, or just drop a friendly hello. That's always cool as well. Also, if you enjoy listening to a fan, just like you folks at home, talk about the sport of professional wrestling, be a champ, click on that subscribe button. Now, back to our program. All right, next segment, Rusev came out. He calls out Big Obafemi. And of course, that big OSOB, he came out and they started throwing hands with FEMA standing tall after he clotheslined them outside the ring. But Rusev seemed like he was ready to have some more. So not sure when they're going to face each other, but fans seem to be kind of into it. Fans really seem to be behind Oba as well. So I don't see nobody better right now to kind of solidify Oba than Rusev. Rusev, of course, uh, crushed a lot of people back in his first run, and uh, the big Bulgarian bulldozer, whatever they call him now. But yeah, big guy, and of course Rusev, not only a big guy, big guy who, in my opinion, pretty good wrestler in that ring. All right, next up, this match was made a little earlier. Had Jimmy Uso versus Austin Theory. Pretty good match here. Didn't last too long. They kind of went at trade advantages for a little bit. Jimmy came back, had Austin on a commentator's table, kind of measuring Austin Theory for the Uso splash from the top rope, but Logan Paul will come out. They went at it, then Austin made it a 2-on-1 advantage until Jey Uso came to the ring, helped out, even things out. They would hit the 1D on Austin Theory. So maybe a tag title match setting up here. Maybe a change of those tag titles could be give division some gold. I don't think they had any golds besides the world title when Seth Rollins had it, but Andre changed that one. Excuse me. But yeah, maybe they're setting up Theory and Logan Paul being your next tag team champions. Kind of only ones there right now. You got Bronson Reed hurt. You got Braun Breaker. He's hurt as well. So that's the only two you got right now. And of course, what happens. Seth got the hit with a bug first when he got hurt. So maybe somebody had cursed him a long time ago before he made his debut. All right. Next up, we had Rhea Ripley. She came out. She is your Elimination Chamber match. She will go up against Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. That's on SmackDown. But she came out. Thank Io Sky for pulling out her of a dark spot and told her to hold down the fort on Raw because she is heading to SmackDown. She also stated that she will be face to face with Jade Cargill this Friday on SmackDown. This brings us to the Intercontinental Championship match. But before the match, and even before the Rhea segment, we had a little backstage segment with the newest superstar on the WWE roster, Danhausen. Not a great debut, but maybe skits like this will help him out. But basically, he faced Adam Pearce, had a wet piece of paper, wanting demands like, "Hey, I want my name, I want my face on the truck, I want a Hall of Fame induction, and all that good stuff." Adam Pearce did ask him, it's like, "Hey, why's this paper so wet?" "Oh, I dropped it in the toilet." So that was a little bit of humor, a little bit of self-awareness in that promo too. But this is when the Vision came up. They kind of they knew who Dominic was, knew who Finn was, didn't quite know who JD was, but they kind of started, saying, "Hey, go away, you freak," or whatever. And that's when Danhausen cursed Dominic Mysterio. And of course, like I said, this brings us to the match now, the Intercontinental Championship match between Dominic Mysterio and Penta. Really good match here. I might have to put that Rayo and El Americano just a notch above. I mean, you put this one or two of the night. Just depends on what your taste is, but Pretty good one here. Trade advantages, some high flying moves throughout the match. A 619 by Dom put Penta on Penta, but Penta would counter and hit the sacrifice on Dominic Mysterio, countering the frog splash, of course. He did get 2 count after the Penta driver. Penta charged after Dominic, but crashed into the post. Dom told JD to get the hammer for him, and he did. But Finn Balor said no. Dom wanted to do it by himself. It didn't matter to Penta. He decided to take both Finn and Balor out after a flying senton. Dom had Penta set for a 619. Penta moved, hit the Mexican Destroyer. 1, 2, 3, your winner and new WWE Intercontinental Champion is Penta. Like I said, good match. Congratulations to him winning the match. I read earlier today he got a little bit emotional after it. Of course, cameras were off and everything. So I'm pretty sure, being on the big stage, the major leagues of WWE, getting a prestigious title that has a lot of history, like the Intercontinental Champion, would choke any person who dreamed of being a professional wrestler like that. But a little bit of notes on this one, fans. I don't think they didn't see. I guess they reason they were kind of like not really into it, not until towards the end of it. They didn't seem into it. I think the fans didn't expect Penta to win. Probably another Dom cheating or disqualification or something like that. But once the match really got cooking towards the end, and Penta got a couple near falls, they said, "Hey, that's kind of reeled the fans back in." Fans were biting in, and they were rewarded for it with a Penta win. All right. Rounding out the show this week is your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. He comes out. Of course, the crowd acknowledges him. But before he can say anything really, here comes the Punkster brother. He comes in. Punk and Mace, of course, going wild, brothers. CM Punk did acknowledge, Roman Reigns. Mentioned some tweet that Roman Reigns did after the Elimination Chamber match between Punk and Finn Balor. Reigns stated, hey, for a champion, you seem a little thin skinned. And pointing out that, the only reason the Punkster is there is to make the 30 to 40-year-old virgins who are still living with their mother happy. Yeah, I'm not living with my mother, so it is what it is. But anyway, make those virgin punkamaniacs happy, brother. And of course, the Papa House in Chicago, sell some merch and all that good shit. But he said after Mania, Punk can go on a retirement tour like John Cena did, go down to NXT, start training with the other people. That way, when they get sent up here, Reigns will smash them. Reigns was trying to leave the ring, but Punk stopped him. Went into got in his face saying, "Hey, not only now am I going to beat you at Mania," and to kind of talk about how he's alone. Who's this wee stuff? You got other little Samoans around you. You seem to be by yourself. Then the Punkster brother, which is kind of a funny thing when he was talking, he did keep saying brother. He said brother a few times, probably about 3 or 4 times. I kind of got a chuckle out of that. But anyway, he said, not only will I beat you at Mania, I will bury you. And don't worry, you will not be alone. I'll bury you next to your father. And of course, the crowd went, oh, and the the Punkster left. Good segment, I thought. I think they got about 6 more weeks till Mania, so they need to save some of that. Roman seems to be doing the better of the promo in the promo game. It seems like, when you throw in that family, it's kind of an acknowledgement that, hey, you got me on this one. Or, I'm pretty sure it's all scripted. He knew it's coming, but they want to really show Roman is as strong on the mic as CM Punk. Um, I will say, like I said, as a fan, my opinion, don't really like when they do the promos where they go super personal and especially family. Um, to me, when they do it, it comes off really inauthentic because, yes, I know wrestling's a work and stuff like that, but it's supposed to show, I mean, even on whatchamacallit, what's the hit TV show, Yellowstone or one of those shows. I've never watched any of those shows, but I think that's the most popular one. Even on those, I'm pretty sure, as somebody mentioned family to whoever, knocking them, they'll at least get back in their face and probably knock the piss out of 'em. So to me, it comes off as inauthentic and not realistic. Uh, especially when the person just goes there and walks off and able to walk off. To me, like I said, my opinion as a fan, as soon as Punk said it, said next to his father, they should, either Roman just deck him or they start throwing hands, have a nice little pull apart. And since they did go that big on the second, face off promo, you can, sell it as, okay, we can't have these two in the building at the same time. So maybe the first hour or whatever, have Punk or Reigns on one of the other on there to give his promo. Then have Reigns or whoever, or vice versa, the other person towards the end, maybe cut a promo as well. They can actually have. I mean, if they do it real good, they could we have the technology. So you can have like a satellite feed or I forgot what it's called, some kind of video feed coming in. Say it's Punk doing a first promo, he's on the screen, Punk's in his hotel or on the bus. Punk says what he needs to say, vice versa. Punk can be in his hotel or bus, and so that way you still get that sort of reaction that you need from each other. Then, of course, the week of, you have the contract signing with all security and officials, making sure they stay apart. Then, of course, you have your Mania match and all that. But all in all, I thought it was a pretty good show. A few exciting things happening. You got the whole Vision and Oracle thing going to the hospital. Now we got to find out what did LA Knight do with Paul Heyman in the ambulance. Maybe that's his part-time job, driving an ambulance around. He's an EMT on his part-time. Anyway, that does it for this week's Raw Recap show. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. Are you looking forward to Mania? Or what you think about this week's Raw? Let me know. Other than that, you folks have a good one. Take it easy. And until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.
Ronald Ray here saying thank you for checking out my video. If you don't mind, go ahead and click that thumbs up button, leave a comment, and share this video with family and friends. I would also appreciate it if you would subscribe to RP2 Vision, where I cover the sport of professional wrestling from yesterday to today. Now don't forget to click the notification bell as well, so you'll be notified when my other weekly content is available, like Wrestling Trivia Tuesday, WWE Raw Recap, and AEW Dynamite Recap. I also have 2 live streams. Every Thursday at 8 p.m., it's Spot Show Live Stream, where I discuss the latest news in professional wrestling. And on Friday nights at 8 o'clock p.m., it's Wrestling Gold Friday Night, where I discuss the good old days of professional wrestling. When wrestling was real because it's still real to us. Folks, have a good one and take it easy.